Welcome back in to another episode of the Benchwarmers. This is now pod number 27. We're getting up there. And we've missed some weeks in there too. So 30's coming up, and I don't know how you feel about it. It makes me feel old.
Dude, it is rough. It's been a long road. Beyond Ball was there. We switched over to new branding. About what was that, pod 20-ish, something like that?
Late teens, maybe.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
It was pretty late, and then we've been moving on since then. So we have a lot more rejuvenation behind it.
Yep.
But
I watched the first one yesterday, like the video version.
I don't want to see it. God, I don't want to see it. That's hers. Bad.
It sounds like I'm talking through a cup. Like it's horrible audio. It's unlistenable.
Well,
like, I don't know how.
I think it's before we got our mics and all.
I was using the AirPod mic. I think.
Oh god,
it was so bad.
Oh gosh.
Man.
You have any stories to round up to start off the night?
Stories, man. No, this was a stressful week of assignments and all kinds of garbage.
I got a good one. So it's Monday, right? And I wake up. I'm like, I ain't going to my 10:45 class. It's Spanish class. I ain't going. Screw that. I ain't going to my 11 o'clock. So I skip it. I sleep in. Go to lunch. Tuesday happens. Tuesday we had something called Peltadelt. So I got pelted with eggs and water balloons and pies for 3 hours. Got really sunburnt. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
And then we go to Wednesday. I walk into Spanish class. Boom, we have a test. Did not know about it. What am I supposed to do? I see the test is not lockdown browser nor on paper. Buddy, I cheat that thing off. Got 93. Bang! We keep the grade alive.
So you texted me about that, and I thought you took it like genuinely and just randomly got it. But
nope.
Nope.
I don't think there's that Spanish class is the most joke of a class in Southeastern because we have such a really shitty Spanish department. And so it's just been, it's awful. It's such an awful department. And I finished a essay last night at 11:41. That was due at 11:59. Bang! So, shout out me for real. Yeah, I'll let you go to the news roundoff since you started off the episode. I got my story out the way. I'll let you start it off.
Well, this is a busy week. Anyone involved in sports, really, but mainly we know the NFL. Free agency. I did not know that, but tampering opened on Monday. I just completely forgot about that period and thought it was on Wednesday. That's just when everything's official and the league year starts. So Monday was,
and Twitter was down for like 4 hours as well.
That was stressful.
That was awful. I sat in class. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't pay attention in class. I look on Twitter. Like, Sociology class? I do not pay attention to sociology. Russell Castro can suck it. I don't care. I don't pay attention to that class. I mean, what am I supposed to do? So when I saw it was down, like Gabe texted me. Like, I didn't even know it was down because I haven't got a chance to get on it. Gabe texted me, hey, Twitter's down. I'm like, what? What? No, bad, no.
Yeah,
I said,
widespread panic.
It was, oh my goodness, Valentine, no! Type panic. It was awful.
I had to use Instagram. So I had to lean on.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It's not fast enough. It's not fast enough.
There's a couple good eggs in there that are pretty fast some of the time.
I rely mainly off my my Twitter with multiple different news outlets, honestly. But
so
I mean,
this one happened Sunday. I believe it happened Sunday night. DK Metcalf traded to the Steelers. Finally, the short-lived saga wasn't an Ayuk ass saga. Thank God. Kind of just came and went. It happened. Steelers get their number one, I suppose. Two very similar receivers they have now. Both supposed to be big and physical receivers, and neither of them have really good contested catch percentage, at least last year. DK, I know, did not. For someone who's pretty much a freak of nature. Very, very similar play styles between the two receivers. So whatever QB does end up signing there, we don't know. I don't even know. They signed Mason Rudolph back. So right now, I guess that's their quarterback.
Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson. What a QB room.
I'm taking Rudolph.
Oh, no. No, there's no debate. I'm taking Rudolph. No, dude, Skylar Thompson's so bad at being a quarterback.
He might be the worst.
He might be. When Tua went down with a concussion and the Dolphins were getting led by Skylar Thompson in the playoffs, I wanted to shoot myself. Right then and there. I did not want to watch that game.
It's unwatchable football when he's on the field. So the Seahawks in this, they get a second rounder out of it. The Steelers have to sign him to a 5-year, $150 million contract extension. How are we feeling about it? But I don't know.
I don't like it. You know my take on it, Gabe. I don't like DK, but I like the interesting fact that DK and Pickens are together on the same team. They're the two most crash out wide receivers. So what's most likely going to happen is whoever the running back is for the Steelers is going to run for a touchdown, and these two boneheads are going to be trying to fight each other. So shout out to AFC North for being Crash Out City and O Block together. Y'all have fun. I'll stay in the NFC South.
Yeah, and I don't think it does depend on who their quarterback is that they get, but based on the options I'm seeing them being involved with, not very scary. Very scary at all.
Aaron Rodgers. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not enticing at all if I'm a Steelers fan. I don't know if this necessarily raises their ceiling. Personally, I'm not a big fan of what they got going on. Even outside of the no quarterback situation they're currently in. I think for the Seahawks, get a second rounder. Pretty good return, in my opinion. It's this year. You're not waiting a year. You get to use it in about a month, a little over a month now. Draft season almost here. It's gonna be a place to be on here. It's gonna be a place to be. We're gonna cover it. It's gonna be elite. So yeah, I'm really happy with the Seahawks side of this. Steelers, got to see it. Got to see how it plays out.
Before we move on, shout out Slim Jims, man. I have not eaten lunch or breakfast this morning today. Beautiful stuff.
Not a big Slim Jim guy.
I'm a huge Slim Jim guy. I like the meat. And we're gonna move on here. So two really big extensions. First with the big one here is Josh Allen. He got a mega extension. Is it what was it, like 6 years?
6 years, $330 million.
Yeah, that. And then Jaycee Horn also got an extension. If you want to read the numbers off that too, I did forget to write them down.
Yeah, that's 4 years, $100 million, $70 million guaranteed on that. So he's the highest paid corner in NFL history based on AAV, which is just basically how much he's making yearly.
Yeah. This is what you need to do. Bengals, take notes because you're pissing me off how you run your team.
You're gonna lose Joe.
They're gonna lose Joe. They're gonna lose. I mean, they could have done all this soon. That's a topic. Let's get through this first. We do that last. Josh Allen, of course, MVP. Shouldn't have been, but MVP nonetheless.
Engaged to Haley Steinfeld. Which is a bigger win.
I mean, he has a rocket of arm. Like, screw you, Josh Allen. I hate you. You know what? I'm moving him crisis to hate Josh Allen all day. But I'm going to switch that now. Josh Allen. Oh, look at me. I am 6'5". I have a rocket arm. I win MVP, and I'm engaged to Haley Steinfeld. Oh my gosh, look at me. I'm Josh Allen. Yeah, but I'm washed up old white guy who is bad knees and taking a communication class at Southeastern. Yeah, look at me, buddy. I have a David West jersey on. Do you have that? Yeah. Shoot yourself. I play poker like regular and lose a lot. But like whatever.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. Is this slight addiction growing?
No, I don't. Nah, we good. It's fun though. I've been winning. Actually, I've been up. I'm up like 185 in this semester, so it isn't bad. We just played $20 buy-in, 50-cent dollar, small buy big blinds. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty fun. It's a good building time unless you go all in and you lose all your money. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
I did see a Wolfgang poker video where he played with the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen played with them. I like Josh Allen more. But like Dalton Knox has his big giant man cave of just beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I strive to be like that man now. And I'm never going to be like it because I ain't making any money in life.
As a backup tight end too.
Oh, sorry, it was Dalton Kincaid that had my fault. Wrong one. Wrong one. But this one hurts because, of course, I'm a Saints fan. Jaycee Horn extension. I have to deal with them for another 3 more years. Die. Panthers stop actually being a good organization for once. Like where this come from? You'll be dysfunctional for like 4 years, and now you all decide to be functional. You'll get a franchise quarterback. Gosh, I'm gonna hate you too.
I'm not ready to crown Bryce yet. He had a bounce back year, but let's chill. Let's chill.
I like him, but I'm also
personally.
I also saw him torch up the Saints, but we also weren't that good. So
I kind of like what the Panthers been doing in free agency too. I don't know if we have any of their moves on this list, but Rico Dowdle, backup. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, because
Jonathan Brooks ain't playing till I'm 70 years old, probably. Let's be real. Obviously, he's not starting over the Oklahoma State legend, Chuba Hubbard. But I kind of like that move for them.
I mean, I like it.
There's not a lot to break down here, but Jets released Aaron Rodgers. Rams released Cooper Kupp. I don't know how. Yeah.
Look on moment of silence, just because. Yeah. Cooper Kupp, a legend in our hearts. Aaron Rodgers, I hate you.
Yeah.
Now the front runners for Cooper Kupp that has been known is Dallas, the Saints, Patriots, Panthers, the Rough Riders, the XFL, CFL, LinkedIn,
and the Titans.
Oh yeah, them too. They're like last on the list though.
Yeah, they're below everyone else.
And then Aaron Rodgers, you have the couch, your mom's house, and the mountains.
Or the Steelers.
Oh, and the Steelers. Yeah, them too. That's what betting odds about. I'm betting the mountains. I bet he's just gonna disappear off the face of the earth and just go live in the mountains. That's what I'm guessing on. Hopefully Cooper Kupp's a Saint. He is gonna be He is gonna be a Saint. We need him. Hey, his dad was a Saint. His dad was a Saint.
What does that do for y'all though?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no clue.
Oh man, the free agency we're about to get into in a couple minutes is gonna be it's gonna be interesting. But first, look calm NBA plug here, just to look calm. De'Aaron Fox undergoing season-ending surgery for tendon damage in his left pinky. Now they already lost Wemby for the year, so not like they were gonna make a push. I actually don't even mind the decision to go ahead and do it. Season's over. Like, sorry, buddy. Spurs aren't doing anything till next year. It's not a big loss. It's not going to affect them. The good or better pick. That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about it.
It's sad. It's sad to watch. Tough to look at, but I'm a Pelicans fan. I know how you feel. Just it's been a rough year as a Pelicans fan. But just
you know what else is tough to look at though?
Wait, what?
You know what else is tough to look at?
What's tough to look at? Oh yeah, I know what's tough to look at.
MLB hats.
Okay, hold up. Okay. I gotta the Athletics. Look at the Athletics hat right now.
I got them all.
Go look at the Athletics hat right now.
That is horrible,
dude. It says ass on it. I swear to God.
Well, the Angels is the worst.
Dude, absolutely. I haven't got a chance to get a deep dive into this just because I saw.
Let me go ahead and send that your way.
Yeah. So I pretty much backstory behind this. I knew
Detroit is bad.
I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen because banger of a Saints banger of a baseball fan.
Titties.
And then I see Texas's hat. And I thought for sure it was a joke because it was on eBay. It was on eBay when I saw it. And I'm like, there's no shot. This has to be a misprint. And I looked to see this dumbass post of them actually doing it. I'm like, what is going on? And I looked at Texas A&T titties. I'm like, all right. What? Okay.
Chicago, the Cubs work. That one actually works. You can still make out Chicago. That might be the only one that works.
Yeah, no, there's none of these work. None of these. I don't know. The Padres look kind of. Padres look kind of sick.
Marlins is bad. Me.
Dude, Atlanta's awful.
Man.
It's just Braves. Yeah.
Toronto, you can't even read any of the text. It's so big, the logo.
This is rough. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna put this up on the screen so we're not just here staring at our phones.
Last year, little backstory on the good old fashioned, my favorite and the best league and just the best sport to watch in general. Last year, this stupid MLB commission that we have decided to have a great idea. Let's save money on materials of the uniforms. Okay. You could see through of the pants. That's how bad it was. And they ripped all over the place. And then they go do this tomfoolery even. That's some tomfoolery.
Some of the worst official gear I've ever seen released.
Now, will I become a Detroit Tigers hat in this font? Absolutely. Now, will it cost me $174? Absolutely. Why
would you buy one of these?
Because it's gonna be it's gotta be only this. It can be the only year that these hats. It has to. The only year these hats have to be do anything worth. It has to. Like, there's no way. There's no way they have hats like this going forward. If they do, I'm going to shoot myself. I hate this sport.
Someone saw a picture of just the Nationals hat, and I had narwhal. It just had like a narwhal next to it because that's what it looks like. It says on here, big W over the middle.
That's awful, dude. When you don't get a chance to look at it, I mean, give it a look.
Put it up on the screen.
Give it a look.
We'll give them. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to look at it. It's not ideal.
Yeah, let's get into some free agency talk. That's the main reason why we're here. Honestly,
power through. Yeah,
that's main right here. Let's start small here. Let's start with some re-signs. The Vikings re-signed Aaron Jones. Chiefs re-signed Nick Bolton. Two good re-signs. Devontae Smith signs with the Rams. It does not make sense. Devontae Adams. Thank you. Sorry. Devontae Adams signed with the Rams. Does not make sense.
Not sure how I feel about it.
Does not make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then a good one for you. Harold Landry joins Vrabel in New England.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Bad contract. Bad production. Bad pass rush win rate. But this is what Vrabel's going to do. He's going to bring back people he likes, even if they're not good. It's going to be a rough era. Sorry, Patriots fans.
Yeah. Speaking of more Patriots signings, Pat signed Carlton Davis. Good signing. Pat signed Milton Williams.
Biggest contract of free agency.
I like it. And then again, some Buccaneers action before Gabe have some fun in a few seconds. Bucks re-signed Chris Godwin. W. Bucks signed Hassan Reddick. Kill myself. All right. These people are gonna make me want to just jump off a cliff as we keep moving forward. And then a quick look on Lions plug. As they just signed DJ Reed, QB, so cornerback one right there.
I like that move.
Good move. Do you want to go? Or do you want me to go?
I'm gonna let you go.
I don't have much. Let's keep it short.
I'm trying to find my notes on it.
Let's keep it short. I slept last night, so let's keep it short. All right. So we have a little. I do want a Saints plug here. We lost a Devo, Will Harris, another one of our cornerbacks, and that's really about it right now. But we did get some re-signs. We did re-sign Chase Young for 3 years, $51 million. What the hell? We re-signed Juwan Johnson. We traded for a defensive tackle. But, and big news, we re-signed Will Clapp. Bang! The coach back home. My mentor's back home. He coached me all throughout high school. A W boy. Used to make jokes of his name all the time because for good reason. All right, but the big thing here, we still have like this guy at quarterback that like sucks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you heard like Derek Carr. I hate that guy.
Really bad, really awful.
I don't know what we're gonna do with him. We can still cut him. It's still before like that time where the cap is gonna hurt us. We can still cut him. Please cut him. No, actually, no. Please, please.
They restructured his deal, didn't they? I thought they did.
Frank, I didn't. Oh, they did
to keep him.
Yeah. And then we re-signed one of our cornerbacks, but we did sign Justin Reed. Justin Reed.
Yep, Eric Reed retired a long time ago.
Yeah. W pick. W signing 3 years, $31 million. And of course, we reworked Cam Johnson. Come back for one more year. One more.
Isn't he washed?
He sucks. He's not good anymore. He had like two total sacks last year. But hold hope. I don't have much to say. This team sucks. I'm not having any fun watching them. Bring me baseball season.
No, this is going to be...
All right, time for another Slim Jim.
It's going to be a collective bad year of football between our two teams.
Yeah.
Really, that's just like 2 segments an episode of just misery, talking about some of the absolute worst football we're going to be seeing next year. The Titans made a move. And the move, it was a move. Listen, whatever I'm about to say, you can't deny that it was a move. A signing was made. A bad contract was handed out. Dan Moore Jr. Now, Dan Moore Jr. is a tackle. We need a tackle. We had the worst one in the league last year. 12 sacks allowed. That's where we're at. This is how much this guy allowed. We gave him 4 years, $82 million, $50 million guaranteed. I'm not sure what we saw to justify that, other than the fact that the tackles were bad on the market and bad teams have to overpay. I mean, who wants to come win 2 games next year? Because I mean, that's our ceiling. That is our ceiling. You could get this contract, apparently, based on this. Now you're gonna get injured in the first game and be out for the season.
Yeah.
But
washed.
It hurts. It's
oh my, this is awful.
And this is the debut move of the offseason of the new front office. This is what we did. Now, our more recent moves, not bad. Actually, kind of like it. We're going to get into that later. Dan Moore Jr. will be playing left tackle. J.C. Latham will be moving to right tackle, where he played in college. A move I'm okay with. except what we're putting at left tackle is going to be worse than J.C. Latham. I believe Dan Moore actually allowed more sacks than MPF, but MPF, let's remember, only started in like 10 games and allowed like more sacks than he played in games, I think. An absolute terrorist. Really down there with Dillard and you-know-who as far as Titans history. Now, another questionable move, to say the least. Seahawks, Sam Darnold. Now, we already talked about this. I think we kind of saw it coming. 3 years, $100 million, $55 million guaranteed. Thoughts?
Rough. So, what made Sam Darnold really rough that last 2 weeks was so inconsistent of lineman play. Seahawks lineman, the Seahawks offensive line is made up of me at this current age, where I'm at right now, and Charles Cross.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who the rest are. I don't.
Well, I'm playing right tackle, apparently.
I am a offensive lineman, like, mastermind through and through. Keep it a buck. I know ball. I know ball when it comes to offensive lineman. I couldn't debut a single person on that offensive line. I know Charles Cross and Charles Cross only just because that's their first round pick. And he's not really that good either.
He was on your top 10 offensive tackle list.
I don't talk about it.
Remind you of that.
I don't talk about it. I had a few mistakes in that list, but this offensive guard's awful too. I'm not gonna lie, this one's kind of rough. My brain did not brain more towards. It got like after like 5, it went downhill very quickly. But that's for later. But the Seahawks are kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie, the Seahawks are cooked. I'm cooked. Gabe is cooked. We're just cooked.
I mean, you're not wrong. You gave him DK's number too.
Of course it did.
That was interesting.
That was interesting. I did see that.
But he's not a franchise legend or anything.
But banger of like a reveal. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, robbery for him. So good deal.
W deal.
Let's. I think we want to jump around a little bit now. Not the song, but I mean, like some of these got put on here, and they were kind of not as important as some of the others. Let's put it that way. I do think we need to talk about, even though he's in the Sam Darnold tier, Justin Fields.
Hold up. Wait, we need to slow down. Hold up. Watch what you say. As a president of Justin Fields fan club, watch what you say.
Good.
Watch what you say. All right, let me cook. You shut up. All right, Justin Fields.
It was a bad deal too.
Hear me out.
No, whatever you're gonna say. No.
Hear me out. This is the best team he's been on. Am I wrong? A top 10 defense. No doubt in my mind. They play good top 10 defense. Put it on my mama.
They were bad last year.
Put it on my mama. What the offense was awful.
Lost DJ Reed.
Don't care. Watch me. Just let me cook.
Sauce was mid last year.
Let me cook. Okay.
Lost Devontae. You got the receiver too.
You got Lazard. Hey. Yeah. Yes. Love Alan Lazard. No, he's not. I'd much rather Alan Lazard over Justin Jefferson. Okay. So pretty much, you got Breece Hall. You got a pretty good offensive line. Garrett Wilson. I will give you Alan Lazard. That dude's looking kind of buds. I'm not gonna lie. You do need a wide receiver too. But with all new reworked offensive mind coach staff, yes, that's what it was. I like it.
Well, no, I mean it's they went defensive minded.
They went deep. They went deep with my head coach. That's true. Just trust the process. Justin Fields will be a Hall of Famer in like 3 years. He's so a bust. But we're gonna move on, and he's but like actual thinking here, $30 million guaranteed is crazy. That's wild work for a $40 million deal.
He played how many games last year? I don't remember. 5, 6?
6 and went 10-1. 5 passing touchdowns, 5 rushing touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Yeah.
And then,
early season Steelers, man, that's a different team.
Well, also the back half Russell Wilson sucks, so
the team was not good either.
The team was not good either. I'll give you that.
Yeah. All right, we're jumping around. We're gonna bang through some of these though. Some of them are mentionable, but not like we need to pause and think about life. Broncos signing Hufanga, who I didn't know was even on the market. From my understanding, he wasn't that good last year.
He was injured.
From the circles that I've seen, yeah, I saw something about that. Cardinals signing Josh Sweat to a big deal. Colts signing Charvarius Ward, rare good Colts move, I have to admit. Broncos signing Dre Greenlaw, shoring up their defense.
Hey, look at me, I'm Dre Greenlaw. I'm so cool.
Yeah, we'll see if he can live up to the deal. Chargers signing Najee Harris. Just a look home 1-year deal. Niners released Kyle Juszczyk, man. This was like fell on my knees in a CVS type of moment. Hate to see it. Hopefully a team realizes his value and signs him somewhere else. Saints re-signing Chase Young. We've been over that. 3-year deal. Vikings re-signing Byron Murphy. Really like that for them. He was actually really good last year. Disappointing in Arizona, but he's playing better in Minnesota. Giants signing Javon Holland. He was going to be a Titan. This is not even making it up. We were in the rumors to be interested.
Fell to your knees.
Yeah. It was like I really rolled over Tuesday morning maybe, and that was the first thing I saw. I just rolled back over and cried a little bit. Not even a terrible deal for one of the best players on the market. Feels like we could have, I don't know, maybe not given Dan Moore half of, over the entire value of Javon Holland's contract. That would have been okay. Maybe use that money for better players. Vikings with a little calm back-to-back. Jonathan Allen and Will Fries. I really like both of those moves. They also signed Ryan Kelly from the Colts. So I really like their offensive line now. The interior was not good. Well, I'll just put it that way. For the Vikings, they're cutting Garrett Bradbury, who's their center. And then they traded away Ed Ingram to the Texans, who are doing moves on the offensive line that they're not making much sense, if we're being honest.
Their moves.
Bills signing Nick Bosa. Colts signing Daniel Jones. Count your days, Anthony Richardson.
Cooked.
Broncos signing Evan Ingram. I actually really like that move. Seahawks give DeMarcus Lawrence a lot of money. And Titans signing Kevin Zeitler. Really like that move. That was actually a cooking. Old as dirt, but he was still good.
I'll talk about it in a little bit. But I think
what's the moves that stand out to you here?
We are missing one in my eyes. It's Jack signing De'Ami Brown. I'll let you have your moment of sadness first, real quick.
I have to revoke my membership. Not his division rival. Sorry.
Not sorry. I'll admit it. I stay in it till I die. I will forget about it soon. But I have nothing much to say really about it. I think what people are doing outside of the Dan Moore, the hell that was, been good contracts to good players to teams that need them. I mean, I guess the only one you can throw out is also Sam Darnold, but you also need Sam Darnold. So at that point, I'm like, okay, you kind of need him. You kind of need to throw him that money. It's just unfortunate. Go get your bag. I mean, whatever. But to move on to some trades, let's get the big one out the way. Kenny Pickett for DTR. Bang!
Oh my god!
Trade of the century.
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Trade of the century. I don't even know what to tell you. I was in disbelief when I saw that.
It was really show-stopping. Kind of a Luka kind of reaction.
Yeah,
for me.
I thought for sure whoever tweeted it was getting held hostage or something to tweet that. But let's get real here. Ain't gonna do anything. I mean, Kenny Pickett's kind of gonna start next year, possibly. Depends. Maybe depends if Cam Moore is actually pretty good or Shanae Sanders actually. I don't know which one to start. Whatever they get in the draft. But let's actually be real here. Tunsil to Commanders. Commanders got Larry Tunsil, 4th round, 2025, and Texas get a 3rd and a 7th rounders, 2025, and a 2nd and a 4th rounder in 2026. Gabe, what's your thoughts?
So the Texans had a bad O-line last year. Everyone knows it. Their response was to trade away their best one, and then make 2 other moves for 2 bad players, trading for Ed Ingram, who was the 100th rated guard by PFF last year, and signing Laken Tomlinson, who was the 66th rated guard.
Bang.
Both ass. I don't understand what they're doing. Who's even going to play tackle? I don't know who they're going to kick out there. They did trade away Kenyon Green, which we'll get into. So that was a good move because he was really unwatchable as a guard, like if we're being honest. But also the 2 guys they got aren't much better. Their O-line just looks worse now. I'm not sure what the thought process was, minus age and getting off the contract. Now, Laramie Tunsil, he committed like the most penalties in the league, I think, by a lineman last year.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of false starts. But I still don't, with no real options to step in behind him, I don't understand the move.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, Texas got a good haul for him.
I agree.
And so, I mean, for both sides, I don't understand why Texas traded him away, but I also can understand at the same time, big contract, getting old, and you got a haul for him. I mean, but it's whatever. Now this was another Texans bonehead move, and again, CJ Gardner-Johnson. First of all, kill yourself, CJ. I don't like you. I hate you even. I like the way you walk, hate the way you talk, and the way you talk. Everything you do, play, put on your jersey. I don't care. But Eagles get Kenyon Green in the 5th. Kenyon Green's going to go in and replace Mekhi Becton from last year's draft, last year's team. The Texans get a bum and a 6th round pick. And so I think it's like CJ like this because, what he did to the freaking Saints. But ultimately, he is a good player, really good competitor in general. So I think this was a good trade for the Texans. Now, but you're giving up offensive linemen, which really sucks in general because, like you said, that was
your biggest need.
Unless they're going to do something in the draft, I don't know what they're doing then. What they're building in there, I have no idea.
I like the linemen in this draft too. Even in some of the later rounds, I don't know if they'll go there. You could justify it. I don't know if they'll go there in round 1, but I need to look into it. Definitely early for sure. Well, that was all the trades. Hopefully, nothing happens right after we start recording. That would be unfortunate, but I wouldn't be surprised. We're gonna switch gears, and we're gonna hit up the NBA now. A little bit.
Wait, hold up. I gotta do my best Shannon Sharp impression for the NBA.
Okay. Not even to them yet, though.
Snitches get stitches. I got another one for them. Stitches get stitches. Witches live in ditches. I get no pitches. Lakers at 5. Let's move on to 5 pretenders and 5 contenders when it comes to the top 5 seeds of thing. All right. So this is my favorite one because obviously I like hating. I've been waiting.
You do them in order.
Yes, we will. Let me pull them up right now.
I'd have West first, but we can do either. Doesn't matter.
I'll let you do West first, and we can decide.
All right. I have actually in the West, I have a wild card that I'll get to at the end. But for the 5, I really only have, and we can break them down. I'll just list them off and what each team is, in my opinion. For the number 1 seed, the Thunder, I think they're a contender. There wasn't a lot of discourse in my mind about it. The number 2 seed, the Grizzlies, I have as a pretender. The Nuggets at 3 seed, I would have as contender. Lakers at 4 seed, currently are pretender. And 5, I would have the Rockets also as a pretender. And wild card, I'll do after you do your 5.
All right. Thunder, I have as a contender. Grizzlies, I have as a pretender. Nuggets, contender. And then Lakers. Candy Cane, no. Make it rain. Blocked by James. Lakers at 5. They're contenders. You know what? Obama, Yo Mama, Lakers at 5. Wednesday, Doomsday. It's Taco Tuesday. Lakers at 5. Shout out Shannon Sharp for the best team that ever happened to NBA TikTok, NBA Twitter. I'm happy. They are contenders through and through. Luka and LeBron. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing to watch. And Rockets. Pretenders. Yeah. What's your one wild card? I'm actually curious because it's probably the same as mine.
Wild card, I actually don't know. They may be the 6th seed. I can't remember where they're at. I have the Warriors.
Yes, they're 6th seed.
I like the Warriors are kind of getting slept on.
I agree with that. I like that.
They have. I just kind of break down each, at least the interesting teams to talk about. Well, for the Warriors, I think it's the improvements that they made of late. We've seen it specifically since they got Jimmy Butler. I didn't really expect that.
We were wrong. We were wrong. Hey.
Yeah, we were wrong.
My fault.
It's fine. It's fine. We're bouncing back. I'm on the train now, at least. I like their depth. They have a lot of underrated role players, just kind of situationally. And injuries are a big problem for a lot of them. But I like the group they have. Curry, Butler, and Dre, obviously, at their best, are pretty formidable, at least recently. Worry is, of course, bigs, but they've contended before without a solid big. Kevon Looney's been there since, the Stone Age at this point. He's just kind of who he is, but he gets the job done. Kind of an underrated competitor. Thunder and Nuggets, they were kind of easy choices for me to put as contender. I would be concerned with the Thunder. The Nuggets matchup, I don't love for them. In a 7-game series. And also the Nuggets on the other side of that coin, they're 21st in defensive rating. It's not that good if you're going to be a contender. Second in offensive rating because, they have a certain player. And then also the Thunder, their offense is fine. But yeah, I think it's just specific situations that I wouldn't trust those two teams. But I would say they're contenders.
We're going to move on here to the Eastern Conference. So of course the top 5, and I got a wild card for myself. It's Cavaliers, contenders, Celtics, contenders, Knicks, pretenders, Bucks. Sorry, Gabe, pretenders, Pacers.
Oh, I have them
too. Pacers, they are bottom of the barrel pretenders. I hate them. And then I'll let you your 5 before I get to my wild card.
For the Cavs, I have a contender. Celtics also have a contender. Knicks, pretender. Bucks, joke. And Pacers, also kind of a joke too, but pretender.
Yeah. I think we probably have the same wild card if we even have one. It's the Pistons, man.
I didn't know.
Dude, Pistons basketball has been so young, man. So fun. They are. I give them that, but they've been so fun to watch and how they play. They play like a sense of toughness, like the bad boy Pistons used to play with, and they just shoot a lot of threes. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's a really bad recipe of success. But screw it, they're fun to watch. Cade Cunningham has been absolute lights out of recent. Jaden Ivey's planning to come back. You got Malik Beasley, who's been shooting the lights out. You got Tim Hardaway Jr., who's been a great role player for them. You got Jalen Duren, was close enough to LeBron. I mean, honestly, in my eyes. You got Asar Thompson, who's practically like MJ, but like better. Not really. It's more of a joke, but ultimately, the Pistons have been really fun to watch. I just want to throw a few jokes out there. I mean, none of them beat the Lakers, but it's okay. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah.
That was. Thanks for letting me have my moment, Gabe. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
I sort of regret it, but it's okay. We'll move on.
You could never regret my time with me.
Just to break down all the teams. An interesting stat I pulled it for every team, but I'm not going to go back to the West and read it off. Just for the important teams here. And that is, what's their record versus over 500 teams? I think that's an important thing to look at. Obviously, for the Cavs, 22-6. So that's pretty impressive. That's why, obviously, but just the way they're the best team in the league. Everyone's playing at their highest level right now on their team. Evan Mobley's hitting jump shots for the first time ever. Jarrett Allen, who is like a Bucks killer, he just goes off against us. I don't know why. It's always, how many dominant 1 seeds have we seen that have disappointed in the playoffs? I can speak to this because the Bucks did that like 2 or 3 times in the recent years. So it's how they're going to translate to the playoffs. They're not really proven playoff performers outside of Donovan Mitchell, which is good to have that on your team. But, I mean, literally the Jarrett Allen meme is the lights were brighter than expected or something. I can't remember I think that's the exact quote. So just see how it's going to translate to the playoffs, man. The Celtics, they have a good record versus over 500 teams, 21-12. They're defending champs. I mean, they should be the favorites. Not a whole lot to break down there. Minus their 3-point reliance, which is a bit concerning in the playoffs. And obviously, Kristaps Porzingis, who knows if he can actually make it through a full playoffs. The Knicks are a pretender because they don't play well versus top teams in either conference. That's not a good recipe for success. Bucks, joke. 9-16 versus teams over 500. We're 0-9 versus the top 3 seeds in the East. We're not going to beat anybody in the playoffs. Don't be worried about it. We have a very mid offense. It's really just standing around and ISOing. And we're second in 3-point percentage, so you should feel impressed, but also historically all of our shooters get worse in the playoffs pretty much every year. So I'm not really expecting that to hold up. Health is obviously a big thing. Can't have Giannis missing playoffs again. And for the Pacers, I
hate
Pacers.
Hate them.
I don't know. Halliburton's your number 1 option, I guess, or Siakam. I don't know. That's not good enough. Sorry. Miles Turner's at center is also not very exciting. Below average defense, bad rebounding team. I just can't. They made a little Mickey Mouse run last year, but not seeing it again this year. Now, if you don't have anything else to add, it's time to see what our top 10 guards in the NFL list. I'll let you go to it first.
I mean, I have one more in me.
Okay. No.
I have one more in me.
NFL offensive guards.
Fine, whatever.
I'm cutting it out. It doesn't matter what you say.
All right. Top 10 offensive guards in NFL. This is a list I pulled together while in a meeting earlier. I overlooked this and completely forgot about it until this morning. So, pulled some stats together and created a list. Shout out PFF. That's really the only stat you can really pull off of.
Yeah, it's hard to.
But number 1, I have Chris Lindstrom. Number 2, it's a list.
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
Bad.
I thought it'd be pretty good.
It's not great.
It's not.
But mine's not great either. I really stalled out after the first few. The top 2, we do have the same. I have Chris Lindstrom at number 1. Quinn Miners, number 2. Number 3, I have Joe Tooney. Played the majority of his snap at guard. That's where his highest ratings were. At tackle, his ratings were brought down because he didn't play the best out there. But, he was just trying to fill in, man. I can't blame him too hard on that. Number 4, I would have Quentin Nelson. Number 5, I would have Kevin Zeitler. Number 6, Landon Dickerson. Number 7, Dominic Puny. 8, I would have Kevin Dotson. 9, Trey Smith. 10, Elton Jenkins.
Not gonna lie, I forgot about Quentin Nelson.
I was like,
I kind of forgot about that. Hey, don't diss me on that one. That's my fault. But yeah,
I completely forgot this next segment. Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and start it off. First. I'll go ahead and start it off with these. It's a Benchwarmers draft. Love me some draft day. It's coming around the corner very soon. It's time for our inside offensive lineman. It's just 5 simple dudes. I got number 1. I have Bama's. Bang! Hold up. Quick timeout. My Spanish class of Monday got canceled. Bang! Yes! All right. What a I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, boys. That was a great day. Oh, man. I'll go back to this draft board here. Number 1, I have Bama Tyler Booker. Number 2, I have UJ Tate Rutledge. Number 3, I have UJ Jared Wilson. Number 4, I have USC Jonah Maheim. And number 5, I have Texas Jake Majors.
Top 5 interior offensive line prospects for the Benchwarmers draft board. We're back again. We got to get it completed before the draft. I think we'll be able to do it, but we'll see. Number 1, I have Alabama's offensive guard Tyler Booker. Number 2, I would have Georgia's Tate Rutledge. Number 3, I would have Jake Majors, Texas center. Number 4, I have Dylan Fairchild. And number 5, I'd have Seth McLaughlin. All right.
Good pull on that one.
Good boards for both of us. Totally didn't throw them together. But when we get closer to the draft, it's going to be interesting. We're going to do mock drafts live on the episode.
Oh, Lord.
I guess not live, but on the episode.
We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out eventually. Gabe, do you have some credit you want to give out some hoopers? I mean, I only have one.
I have some credit.
I have one person I only got to hate on, so I'm chilling. I'll let you have fun.
I'm waiting to do this. Kevin Porter Jr. What do y'all know about Bucks Kevin Porter Jr., man? He's been great. 10-3-3 since the trade. And that's per 36, which everyone cares about. It's 26-7 per 36 stats, which is good. Coming off the bench, only about 16 minutes per game. Had a great night. Last night hit 5 threes. Shooting 51, 45, and 86 splits. Man's just been great for us. We needed a creator off the bench. He's been that. He's been shooting. I meant to get his mid-range percentage, but it feels like he's not missing. He's a known Milwaukee Bucks draft pick, of course. We totally didn't trade him to the Pistons along with Tony Snell for John Lure before the draft. John Lure, Bucks legend, of course. Never played a game, and we waived him less than a month after we did the trade. Wish we never did that, but we also got rid of Tony Snell. So, I mean, not a bad. Who's an NBA legend, of course. And Kevin Porter Jr., everyone knows we got him for a chocolate frosty and a half-eaten bag of dots.
Real.
I mean, it's total highway robbery.
I hate dots.
If we're being honest.
I hate
dots are, we've been over it last episode, that like bottom 5 candy. It's not even close. Like, there's nothing good about them.
Dude,
you could hate now.
I had some candy corn earlier. The candy corn was great.
Shut up.
Sorry, I put it out. All right, I hate one person and one person only, just because I haven't been watching a lot of NBA recently. There's no recent channels. It's been going downhill in my eyes. There's no
good games on last night.
I was keeping a buck. I was not watching. I was working last night.
Kings Warriors was kind of good.
Yeah, I was working last night. Didn't even watch. But I hate one person. It's Jordan Hawkins. Yeah. So I put his last 10 games out. He had a good game on 2/28/25. We had 24 points on 58% shooting and 43% from 3. But this is his last 10 game stats. In 25 minutes per game, he had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, pass the ball, 43% from the field, 35% from the 3, and 72% from free throw line. Buddy, when your job is to only shoot the dang ball, like frick. Like in the game he also had a plus minus right now of a -10. I mean, the Pelicans have been losing recently. I'll be the one to say it. And it makes me aggravated because you have to watch them. And I sit there, I see Jordan Hawkins just chuck up some of the stupidest threes of my life. And he averages 7 threes a game, pretty much. That's about what it is. You know what? I'm not going to go too hard. I hate it earlier. I hate you, Jordan Hawkins. I hate you. I also hate Aiden Anderson of Xavier Baseball. Pulled by me. I had to work the baseball game this past weekend, and this guy yelled at me from on the scaffold. He yelled at me. I'm like, dude, I'm just filming here. That's all I'm doing. But I think it's time to play a game.
It is.
Wouldn't you agree? All right, so
I agree.
I switched it up here. I switched it up. It's who would you draft? So I have you two NBA players here. There's no backstory behind them. I give you all their college stats, and in a nice, neat order. I'm not gonna give you where the college they came from or where they went to, or where they've drafted either, because obviously. So player number A, or player letter A, he was 6'9", 215. With a 7-foot wingspan. I found some wingspan. He played on average 32.4 minutes per game. Had 15.6 points per game. 5.4 rebounds per game. 1.4 assists per game. And shot 44% from the field. And 34% from 3. And had 0.8 steals.
What position?
Small forward.
Okay.
That is it for player A.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have a nice YouTube video in the background. There we go. All right. Player B. He is also a small forward. 6'7", 191, with a 7'1" wingspan.
Okay.
He played 27.3 minutes per game. Had 11.3 points per game. 4.3 rebounds per game. 1 assist per game. And shot 52.5% from the field. 40% from 3. And had 1.4 steals. Okay. So, Gabe, who would you draft?
Just 2?
Just 2.
I can't get ages, right?
They're both drafted. I think A was first one. B was sophomore year, I believe. Let me look that up and be sure. But I know A was only 1 and done. B was 3.
One.
B was 3.
I'm gonna take the first guy. I like that. I like the size. The size.
All right.
The shooting's not as good, but
all right. So, player. I'll do. Which one we reveal? A or B first?
B. Yeah.
Okay. B was Mikal Bridges of Villanova. A was Fortnite boy Kevin Knox, Zion's child.
Hey, Kevin Knox, man. Hey, he had a time.
He was supposed to be something. He was supposed to be something.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I only gave you 2 just to make it a little easier. I couldn't really figure out which draft class I wanted to pull out of, so I just kind of found 2 small forwards that I liked in college to watch. So, and they're the same draft class anyway. So, all right, let's do this.
All right, guess the NFL player. One of our favorites. Either variation of it. This one, we mentioned it last time. This is an offensive lineman.
All right.
And this is not a bum. This is a guy. This is a dude.
Orlando Brown.
I don't know. No.
Orlando
You
Pace.
should probably get this in maybe 3 bullet points.
All right.
I'm going to be honest.
I love
if you know your stuff.
I love my boys. I love the big boys.
What? Okay. So he was an offensive guard.
Okay, well.
2001 to 2012.
Okay, we're going back.
That was an era in time.
Okay.
That was a good era for linemen. 2000s? That was a good.
Okay, so 2000. We got drafted in 2001?
Yes.
Okay.
First round. So we have like a dude. This is like this is Michael Vick's draft, huh? I can't remember.
All right. I need some more here.
7-time All-Pro and Pro Bowler. He had 7 of those too.
Okay.
Hall of Famer.
All right.
Hall of Famer. Played for 3 teams.
Okay. So when I think back of this draft, I'm
gonna give you the college because college.
Give me college to be sure.
Okay.
Is it Texas or Michigan?
It's Michigan. That's why I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
But I did it anyway.
So I remember there's only one good offensive lineman from that draft, and from when I remember looking at it, it was Steve Hutchinson.
Yeah.
I know my ball.
That's why I don't want to give Michigan. I was going to do.
I understand that. I did ask for Texas or Michigan because I remember there was a tackle.
Shouldn't answer.
There was a guard drafted 2nd overall that was at Texas. It turned out to be a bomb too. If I'm not, I will say that. Am I right about that?
All right. Who do you want to go first for the first? It's random ranking time.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite.
I'll go first. I want to be the guess. I want to be the guesser.
You want your jerseys or the other one first?
Let's do sports video games first. Let's do the new one first. I'll ask you. Okay. All right. So number 1, I know you're gonna put this one. Madden 20.
5. It's not my least favorite. I actually don't. It's close. I really hate 18. I really do.
You do.
It has to go 5.
I liked 18. All right, number 2.
I cut that disc in half, man. I did.
2K19. Ooh.
Underrated.
Very underrated.
I feel like you went the good route, though. So I feel like 3.
Okay.
I feel like 3.
Number 3, 2K21.
4.
Okay.
Very mid.
Number 4, Madden 12.
This one could go 1, but holding out hope, I guess. No, let's put it 1. Put it 1.
All right, so this is going to go number 2. Wii Sports.
I would have switched. The rest of the list, though, I'm fine with. That was good.
That's one of your best lists so far.
It really was. In anything.
It's not really saying much, but still.
Yeah.
All right.
First up for yours, 2K16. Hood Classic.
All right. So there's better video games, in my opinion. Better sports video games, in my opinion.
2K17 is better.
Yeah, but there isn't better 2Ks. Like 2K17.
12.
I didn't play a lot of 12, but I didn't play a lot of 16 just because I didn't have the gold on my Xbox, so I didn't really play a lot of it. So I just played a lot of the franchise. I'm gonna put it at 2 because I feel like I'm gonna do better. So I'm gonna put it at 2, and I'm gonna hold out hope for something better. Because when I did play, I really did enjoy it. I just didn't play a lot of it.
Okay. This counts, but it's a curveball. Madden Mobile 16.
Number 1.
Prime.
Number 1.
Prime.
It was so good. Bang.
Fuck Overdrive, man.
Facts.
What a terrible decision. One of the worst. My heart broke when I got up that morning and I was like, what the shit is this? Why is Antonio Brown on here? Oh boy, what a disaster. All right. Number 3. MLB The Show 23. With Jazz.
Okay, so with the past recent MLB shows, I know you haven't played a lot of them.
I played this one a little bit.
Okay, I played a lot of MLB show, an unholy amount even. I'm waiting for Tuesday to lock myself in my room and not text or call anyone. So Gabe, if you don't see a text from me, it's okay. I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I'm just swinging at a slider in dirt.
You hit that pre-order?
Yes. I'm going to put it at 4. I feel like something's worse, but it's not that bad. 2K20, like, MLB Show 21 was better. 22 was low-key pretty fun, so I will.
I heard 18 was good.
18 was good. 18 was very good.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good move. I like because number 4 is 2K18.
Put that thing at number 5. Bang!
Bang!
Bang! All right, let's go.
That was a great. That lined up perfectly.
Let's go to number 3.
Number 3, NCAA 13. Pretty good.
I love NCAA 13, but I love 2K16, and I love Madden Mobile so much more.
Madden Mobile 16 was so good.
What a list!
It was so good.
What
was a great list,
dude. 2 back. Okay, we gotta keep this up. It's jersey time. I'm excited. I have some bangers. All right, number 1. All right, let's start this off. Number 1, Ole Miss baby blue football jerseys.
Those are the best thing about the university. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, they are.
But 3. I like good jerseys. I think last time you went good, if I remember correctly, so I'm scared. But
okay. Number 2, the Tampa Bay Creamsicles jerseys.
Some people don't like them.
I love them. I love them.
Yeah, those might have to go 2.
Okay,
I gotta keep it open.
Okay, the 2006 Syracuse orange football jersey. I'll let you look this up. You might want to keep that search bar open for the.
I feel like I can picture it.
But I don't think you can. I'll be honest with you.
Does it have Otto the Orange on it?
Yes.
I love Otto the Orange.
Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, please. Let me refresh my memory of it as well. But I'm pretty sure it does.
2006?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's bad.
Is it the Johns with the number on them? The helmet?
It's
these ones?
No. These one. Look at these.
Ugh.
Oh,
did you actually wear those?
Yeah, they wore those at one point in time. Here's the other version of it as well. Blue ones.
Yeah, not great. Not great at all.
They're rough.
What do I have open?
4, 5, and 1. Whoa. Hello, Mr. Sunshine.
Yo, Mr. Sun decided to join the room. Crap, what did we do so far? I already forgot.
You did Ole Miss baby blue jerseys 2, Tampa Bay Creamsicle jerseys 3. No, sorry, switch that. My fault. Yeah. And then the Syracuse orange jersey you put in at
5.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hopeful.
1994 Phoenix Suns jersey.
I mean, I think
You should know which one this one looks like.
They brought it back.
I do believe so. But I'm talking about like the old. I want the retro one, not the new gen. I want retro.
Does it like which one? Because it was black,
the black one,
purple and white.
The black one.
1.
Okay. All right, let's go to your number 4. So, personally, this is the worst baseball jersey of all time. It's a 1999 Pittsburgh Pirates jersey. Go ahead and look it up. See how much monstrosity of this is.
Yeah, because it's on my list. So I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a change.
Dude, it is the worst. So there's a big giant like pirate skull on the stomach. It is the worst baseball jersey of all time. And I could have put I always put a hockey jersey on there instead because how bad it is. And it's really that bad.
I gotta make some alternate changes.
I'll let you do that real quick. So this is how I list mine right now. Mine would be the Ole Miss baby blue jerseys number 1, the Suns jersey 2, Creamsicles 3, Syracuse orange 4, and then the Pirates jersey 5. I'm just a sucker for a baby blue jersey, and it has me by the chokehold. Like their baseball baby blue jerseys, oh my gosh, dude, they have me begging for stuff.
What? Okay. have the replacement. So let's go back to the 40s for your first jersey.
The 40s? Dear.
1944 Dodgers satin blue jersey.
Oh, buddy. Oh, you did these? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Let me satin blue. I believe it's like these are like the
some of the worst.
Dude, these are awful. These are awful. So like the fabric of these of like, you know those like devil, what is it called? Like the Satan silk like comforters. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I'll put it at 4. I feel like there's worse jerseys in it. The colorway is nice. Just everything else is awful. Number 4.
All right. Number 2, Pelican City jersey, 2017 to 18. The first City jersey, I believe, was when they started.
You're putting me in a rough point here. So these jerseys really
it's not their worst.
Not their worst. They weren't that good. I'll put it number 3.
Yeah.
I'll put it number 3. I feel like you're doing some bad ones so far. I'm kind of scared. I feel like I should have put the satin at 5, but I'm gonna roll with it.
The Broncos current throwbacks with the orange and blue.
Oh,
the Orange Crush era.
Yeah,
the 70s.
I like those.
Ish.
Two. I like those. I know what those are.
Giants 100th year anniversary jerseys from this year, where they look like they didn't have pants on. You should be glad you kept 5 open. I'm just gonna put that.
Oh yeah, put that at 5. Oh yeah, put that at 5. Oh, that's awful. What's
horrible?
What's my number 1?
Number 1, Pistons 90s teal jerseys.
Bang! Those are the best NBA jerseys of all time. I put out everything I know. I don't care what people say. Those are the best NBA jerseys of all time.
That was a questionable list at the start, but it really came together.
I want a Great Hill teal jersey. Put it right there and wear that for every episode. That is the best jersey in all time. I don't care what people say.
I'm gonna go Raptors.
That's fine. I understand that. There's
close.
Nothing can beat that teal to me. That is so nostalgic of watching the Pistons to play. Great Hill dropped like 35 points. I think it was with the Nuggets with those god awful jerseys. Dude,
you don't like the Rainbow Nuggets?
No, I don't like those at all.
Kind of do.
But yeah. So thank y'all. Today was an interesting episode. I'm running for 0 hours of sleep. Been a long day. Had meetings today, but thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Gabe, anything you want to say to the viewers to close them out?
They're probably hearing a dog right now, and I'm about to go fix that. But other than that, I don't have anything.
Okay, I do have one more thing just for the viewers. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great day, and hope y'all always remember Lonzo Ball, Taco Fall. Ain't that our ball? Lakers at 5. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all next episode.